So one of the developmental phases of my life was getting into something called post-punk gothic rock. So there was a rash of bands. There was one called Bauhaus. That was with Peter Murphy. Of course, they had The Cure and Susie and the Banshees as well. But there was the Jesus and the Mary Chain. There was a bunch, like there's a whole bunch of bands that came out that were considered gothic bands. This was a semi-start of that vein of music. So this was a band called The Cult. They were originally called The Death Cult, and then they changed to The Cult. But this song was a huge hit in England. It didn't gain traction here until much later. I think that it started in '83. The band and this song came out in I think '84 and '85, and it kind of got big. It was kind of big in the underground of U.S., but not big popularly until much later in the '80s, almost into the '90s. Then they came out with a Wildflower album, and that sold really well. So let's take a listen to The Cult and one of my all-time favorite songs, She Sells Sanctuary. That's Ian Astbury. He's a character. Modern day pirate. It's an iconic guitar riff, man. Love it. I love the little kick he does. So yeah, that's literally one of the coolest songs ever, man. The guitar riff's good, the beat's good, it's catchy, it's bouncy. It's even though it's considered goth rock, it's pretty high energy. It's just a great song. The Cult was they put out a lot of stuff too. Some of their later stuff was a little more edgy, a little more hard. Especially the Wildflower album. I think it was the song Wildflower too. I think was the title track of that album. I think it was called Wildflower. But yeah, the Cult is was a legendary, man. And if your dad didn't show you this, especially she sells Sanctuary. Um, I'm just gonna call him uncool.